So it's Wednesday,
7 p.m. live time, Eastern time.
Eastern time. EST. Yeah. It's cold. It's been much colder recently.
What?
Yes. You gotta just talk.
Well, I'm just gonna go check one thing.
Catherine's gonna go check one thing. I'm gonna stand here, sit here. So, I guess we could do a pup date, or is it it's too soon for a pup date? We'll do a pup date in a minute. So, it's been colder, windier. It is just dark and gray up here in Connecticut, man. It is classic January weather, just not very much fun. Cold.
I think I just saw that Morgan is in here.
Morgan?
Our wood chip garden Morgan. Maybe not. Our wood chip garden. Did you just say you were here? No, it's not showing.
Yeah, it's not showing any comments there.
It's weird. Well, there's 3 people here, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever.
So, you want to give a overview? Oh, hey, there you are.
There it is. So, broad overview.
All the fun stuff we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some incubator stuff for chickens. Talk about we're actually going to live maybe candle some eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That should be exciting. And we're going to talk about our future chicken plans. We're going to talk about bees. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a wild time. So make sure you stick around.
All right, let's drag that cute puppy over here.
Yeah. So this is the puppy.
Pebbles. We have a vet appointment tomorrow, so we'll get a weight going tomorrow.
Yeah, she's very sleepy.
But she's been good for the past couple days. She hasn't bit anybody.
That's always good.
Mm-hmm. And Pepper has also gotten a little bit more used to her than she used to be.
Yeah, which
so
is
she's
nice.
spending a little bit more time with the family. Hey, Robin, how are you? All right. So yeah, we're gonna get a weight on her tomorrow, so we'll know.
Probably around 40, 45 pounds, something like that.
Hey, Adrian, how are you? Oh, on your second channel, very fancy.
Oh.
No. Adrian has a premiere for one of her new videos later tonight. She'll have to tell us which channel it's on, but everybody should go check it out. It's going to be about beekeeping. Oh, so that would leave me to believe that it's Farmstead.
Farmstead Smith,
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Field Family Farm, how are you? And Indiana Backyard Gardener, hello. So yeah, everybody can guess the weights on the puppy. She was, what,
34 pounds last time she was there.
34 pounds last time. And she's been almost doubling every other week, but I don't think she'll double
She's not
this
going to
week.
be 70 pounds, no.
Good. Yeah, on Farmstead Smith. Adrian, what time is it? Because I know our time zones are different, so tell everybody.
Yeah, feel free to drop it in the comments for people to check it out.
Oh, hi, Chad. Hayden Springs Farm. How are you?
Hidden Springs.
Oh, sorry. I can't read.
Neither
It's
can
not that I can't see. It's that I can't read.
Right. So we're on my cell phone because we tried this a bunch of times on my computer, and our internet sucks.
And the video quality is worse.
And the video quality is worse. And like on our computer, if the internet drops for a second, we just lose everything.
We're gone.
On the phone, usually it reconnects pretty well. So just in case you are watching this, and if we disappear, we will most likely just
hopefully be back.
Yeah, unless it's like real close to the end. We'll see. But in most cases, we'll hop back on in a new live. So.
Internet. All right, ready to jump into it?
Yeah. So we have 2 incubators for chickens currently.
We're not going to say the brand, even though it's researchable of what brand we have.
It is. Because we are not here to talk poorly about anybody or any company. But we have had...
Hello, Susie. Thank you for coming.
Issues. So we have 2 incubators from the same company.
Everybody... Sorry to interrupt. Susie's pregnant. Everybody should congratulate her.
Yeah, everybody say congrats to Susie.
Yeah, her and her boyfriend Anthony are expecting they're going to have a baby in, June or July, and it's the size of
An orange.
and orange. So everybody say congratulations, Susie.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so speaking of babies.
So we have 2 incubators. We have one that holds like 30 eggs and one that holds like 50 eggs. So they're both from the same company. And like I said, we're not going to name the companies because we're not here to trash talk anybody. But so we had a problem with the first one, which the fan stopped working.
Like midway through an incubation.
Like day 10, it stopped working. So
we
that
had
sucked.
more than 20 eggs in there, and I think only one hatched, which was like tragic.
And that was like our first ever
go at incubating. And we won a dozen hatching eggs from like an Instagram giveaway.
Roots and Dreams Farm.
Yeah.
So they were nice eggs, and it just ruined the whole thing.
Like everybody's saying congratulations.
Yeah, that's nice. So anyway, luckily this company was able to send us a new fan. So we were able to fix it in the long run, and we haven't had a problem with it since. But it always puts a bad taste in your mouth when like your first experience with something and it breaks.
And it results in like death.
Right.
Usually like things breaking around here aren't that big of a deal.
Right. But so then we had this other one that held 56 chicken eggs, and we used it once and it was all good. Went to go set it up like a week and a half ago, and the automatic egg turner stopped working. Which, again, it's not like a huge deal, but one of the benefits of having this big, nice one was the automatic egg turner, so we don't have to open it.
And this incubator was like $500, and we've only used it once. Hey, Quebec Homestead, how are you?
So, you spend a lot of money on something you expect it to work. And so, it had a problem with the little motor that turns the whole wheel that moves all of the automatic egg turners. So we called the company, and again, luckily, they sent us out a new motor. They sent it out like express, so we got it in like two days, I think it was. But then we went to like unscrew the little plastic thing, and then like 2 of the screws are just like stripped to oblivion, and we can't take the plastic thing off to replace the motor. So we talked to them on the phone, and
they were kind of
a little bit rude.
They were just like, you'll have to mail it back to us, and we were like, ugh. Hey, Crazy Life Homestead.
Yeah, so we would have had to ship this back to them on like our dime when it's like.
This has literally worked one single time, and it's got a 3-year warranty. So like, really, this is your problem, not our problem.
So luckily, my wife Catherine here is an excellent negotiator, and was able.
Monty's in motion. How are you?
And she was able to talk to them and get them to send us a shipping label so that we could ship the whole thing back. And that was last week. And then we had to call them again today. We did it. We both talked to them.
Yeah, we were on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Hey, Swarmstead, how are you? Oh, at my loud job. Swarmstead, what job is your loud job? Do you have a quiet job too?
Huh. But,
Field Family Farm, I worked in customer service. I worked in retail for 20 years almost.
You weren't 12.
18
but
years.
Close, yeah.
Forever. I worked in customer service forever, so I got very used to like what tactics make people do what you want them to do, and what tactics make people flip you off and close the door in your face.
You work in customer service long enough.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy who's like screaming at somebody, because that never works and it's so unnecessary. Hey, Sweet Pea, sorry we missed your live.
Yeah.
So anyway, I feel like I'm pretty good at getting retailers to do what I want, as long as it's reasonable. But I feel like
we're not being unreasonable.
Fixing your $500 incubator that's only worked one single time is pretty reasonable, especially when it's still under warranty.
So
anyway,
we ended up getting the label today.
Long story short.
Yeah, I think it was probably just an issue with like whoever the rep was that we talked to last week just didn't like us for some reason. Couldn't like us. But anyway, so we ended up getting it and shipping it back today. So hopefully
that gets resolved. But should we do a drum roll? Yeah, I mean, anybody who sees our community tab, I don't know. Can we do an informal poll of who in the chat sees our community posts versus who doesn't see our community posts? I would love to know, because I don't know how useful those are.
Right.
But anyway, I put up a community post with a picture of me and a dinosaur, and I said, we have big news.
Sorry, I just got something in my eye.
Oh.
But yeah, so we do have big news, sort of, that's coming, yes, soon, at some point in the future. And it has to do with incubators. How far along should I string this?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Whatever you feel.
So, we are going to get some emu eggs.
Hooray!
Yeah. So we've there's a farm near us that has like a petting zoo that has emus, and so Catherine here has always been entranced by emus. So now we're gonna get some emu eggs, and neither one of our incubators are big enough for emu eggs.
Right.
So we went out and got a brand new GQF Manufacturing Tradesman 1502 incubator.
It's like the fanciest cabinet incubator.
Yeah, it's a really nice cabinet incubator that
I don't know, community posts are a thing.
there's a little thing.
I saw that. Oh, somebody said that they saw it.
Yeah.
Hidden Springs saw it. Haven't seen it. Yay! What even is that emoji?
I don't know. But so this cabinet incubator holds up to 270 chicken eggs.
Which is a whole lot of
There's
chicken
a whole lot of
eggs.
chicken eggs.
Sweet Pea Farm is doing chores with us in her pocket.
That's nice.
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah. Oh, I think, was Indiana, was it you who said, like, oh, you're not getting emus, are you? It's like, yes, we are. So we're waiting for the big old incubator is going to come to us hopefully next week. And then we have
Yeah.
a farm in Connecticut who has alpacas and emus. It's like,
So we'll be best friends with
yeah,
them.
so we plan on becoming best friends. They don't know it yet. They think we're just going to be customers, but they're wrong. We're going to be
Yep.
best friends. And they are going to sell us, should we say how many?
12.
For us?
Yeah. Yeah?
I thought we were getting 10. Field Family Farm. Yeah, a different brand. This is like a Sportsman. Is that what it's called?
GQF.
GQF.
Tradesman.
So
Trades. Sportsman.
Sportsman.
Sure.
Haven't used it yet, so don't know if it's good or not. But we're in some like incubator and hatching Facebook groups.
Comes very highly recommended.
So hopefully it's good. So we're gonna get either 10 or 12 eggs for us. We're going to incubate 4 eggs for our friend Kate, who has an emu already.
Yep.
And that'll be that, and it'll be super fun. And hopefully they all hatch, and we get to see little baby emus running around.
Yep.
I think that'll be super fantastic.
Yeah. Because I've rewatched all of like.
Hi from Turkey. Hello, Black and White. How very cool. Hi from Turkey. What time is it there? What day is it there? I think it's so cool. I think it's cool that people
It is
from all
cool.
around the world can say hi.
Well, so anybody who's watched like White House on the Hill on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and their like emu things, like that's cool. And we've always talked about getting emus, so
Yeah, there's this video. I actually wonder if I could find it and like hold it up and do like. Anyway, Inception. But there, so if you search Google search or YouTube search like emu playing fetch, there's this video that's called like emu losing his absolute mind.
yeah.
Oh, Bomber Steve, hello, hi from Australia. How cool. Yeah. Anyway, there's this video of this emu.
They're so funny.
Like there's like a little girl who's like throwing a ball for it, and he like the emu like runs over to it, but then he can't pick it up, so he just like jumps up and down and like stomps his feet. He's like so excited about it, and
Very
I want
much
to
looking
play
forward to
fetch
that.
with an emu,
Yeah.
like so badly.
Yeah. And we needed to get the bigger incubator to hold the emu eggs. Needed.
But I think we did, and especially if we were going to incubate Kate's eggs for her too.
Yeah. So we're getting some with our friend Kate who lives up the road. So
Because sometimes you see emu eggs for sale on like eBay or places like this, and they're like $250, and like just to let you
Yeah.
know, we're not paying $250 for our eggs. So that's
and it's nice that they're local.
Right.
Ish. They're on the other side of the state, but Connecticut's pretty small.
yeah,
So
yeah. I think anything in Connecticut.
yeah,
would be
they're like 2 hours
considered
away.
local. Mhm.
So
Super cool.
yeah.
Bomber Steve, what time is it there? just wondering. I watch Cog Hill, and they haven't eaten. We need to watch them.
I think I have.
Oh yeah.
Because I've tried to do some, because I know incubating emu eggs, first of all, it's got like a 50-day incubation period.
I know, how crazy is that? So long.
Yeah, it's almost 3 times as long as chicken eggs, and they you need to lose like a specific amount of weight of the eggs per day because it's supposed to, I think like 15%.
Yeah, so we need to buy like a
little
super specific
scale,
digital
yeah.
scale.
Yep. So we got to monitor humidity and make sure. So it's much more intensive incubating. So I hope that we are capable of doing it. What?
Bomber Steve just said I have a video of an emu giving me a hard time on Sweeney's Creek Farm channel. I'm writing that down and I'm gonna go watch it.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah.
So we are all very excited about that. Well, it'll be nice too when Pebbles is a puppy.
Bomber Steve, was it you who I was watching a live stream the other night and you were eating, what's that stuff called? The Australian schmear stuff.
Shrimp on the barbie.
No. What's it called? Does it start with an M? Marmaid or something? No.
Marmalade?
No.
Margarine?
Emu.
See, she says emu.
I usually say emu, but I get teased about it.
I'm gonna say emu.
And I think, people can say things.
Emu.
Emu. I think it's kind of cute saying it's emu. And I think I say emu not because I think that's right, but because I think it's cuter.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah. And that's basically what they are. They're like dinosaur Pokemon.
Emu too.
Yeah.
I'm available for hiring on weekends and evenings. Just kidding.
Bomber Steve, what's that stuff that Australian people eat on toast?
Faustus.
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
That was you. That was okay. So
Marzipan?
No. Vegemite.
Vegemite. That was Bomber Steve?
Yeah. So they were in a live. It was like 3 people in a live stream, and they were talking about it. He like showed us how to spread it on toast, and I said it looked like a skid mark. It was really
By the way, if there's anybody who interacts with Old Reading Farm, like through comments on YouTube, it's most likely my wife Catherine and not
so
me.
sorry if I say inappropriate things because I can't help myself. I have no filter.
No filter.
It really did.
Alright, so we're gonna end tonight early.
You just messed up my nails. No, you didn't. Oh, thanks, crazy life.
That's what you get for doing your nails, right? Wow. Look at those nails. I didn't even see them.
I thought this was not a nail review station. This is Hollow
not.
Taco. Ooh.
Glittery.
Yeah, it was one of the metallic collection that my mom got me for Christmas.
That's good.
Okay. Next on the agenda, we were thinking about trying to live candle some eggs because we have, everybody knows well, maybe not everybody knows. You might know that we have a rooster named Norman who's got frizzled feathers, and he's the man, and I have a huge crush on him. I think he's so cool. And
He's a dude.
He's a dude. And then we have our second rooster in a separate flock of chickens, and his name is Jeffrey, and he's got the Sideshow Bob hair. Is that Sideshow Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a buff lace Polish.
Right.
So he's light brown with the white, and he's got a.
Yeah, he's handsome.
But we also have a silky rooster in there that we don't have a name for yet, and we also have a Norman baby rooster
Finding the puddles. Hi, how are you?
in with Norman, who is he's an Egyptian Fayumi mixed with our Norman, so he's got like gray and white frizzled feathers. He's a good looking dude. But
Oh, thank you, Black and White. Said that they don't understand us very well, but we seem energetic. So their English isn't very good.
well, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah,
We
we
appreciate
appreciate
it.
that. Okay. Anyway. Oh, so Jeffrey, we've never tried to incubate eggs that he's been responsible for before. So we're thinking of candling our eggs live to see how he's doing. But then it'll be a little bit dark in here. And by a little bit, I mean
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be dark in here.
So maybe we'll try that at the very end.
Okay, you want to save that till last?
Yeah, just to see if it works. So we'll go through.
Okay,
But so
stay tuned till the
Yeah.
end to find out whether or not, because we want to know whether or not Jeffrey's like got the stuff.
And we've seen him, so he's been with us for a couple months now, and we've seen him, having relations with the ladies. So we know that he is active, but we don't know how active or virile he is. Do we know how old he is?
I think what the people who I posted it onto one of the chicken groups, like, does anybody have a Polish rooster that they're looking to get rid of? And they told me that they like got him as a chick that spring or summer.
So he's like
So he's probably
gonna be
about,
a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think he's like.
So they got him in spring. So it'll be a year this year.
It'll be a year this coming year.
So we will see. And so he's got mostly black copper Morans and well summers in there. Do we know what color eggs? Let's see.
I feel white.
Yeah, probably. So we'll see. Because oh look, right up to the Polish.
That's because we were like on that page last night for hours.
So yeah, I think white eggs.
Here, can I just show them? This is a picture of a Jeffrey type. That's obviously not actually Jeffrey. Yet maybe someday we'll get to be in this catalog like all of our heroes. But where'd he go? That's basically what Jeffrey looks like.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to get some little babies out of him that have some like cool dews.
Yeah.
And he's in with well summers, which lay those darker brown eggs. So hey, Rob Poley, thanks for coming. Glad you drove safely.
Yeah, well summers and black copper Morans, so they lay the really dark eggs. So
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they eggs he's responsible for having relations. Yeah, we had some friends over who had kids, and they were they were like walking around looking at all the chickens and everything, and I was like, oh, you see this chicken right here? That's Norman. He's the dad of this baby right here. And the kid was like, well, who's the mom? And we were like, could be anyone. Yeah. It was just like,
he's a very active dude.
Yeah, it became so awkward so fast, and I was like looking at these people that I dog sit for, and they're so nice. It's such a nice family, and I was like, oh, like, sorry, I've totally stepped in something, and I don't know how to walk myself out of it.
Yeah, it is fun to try to you see the babies when they're all grown up and try to figure out who the mom is versus who the dad is, and like what traits of Norman's go through and come through versus what the moms go through. It is interesting to see. I think for the most part we can pick it out. Like the other rooster that's in there is definitely from the Egyptian Fayumi, and then Fajida's baby, which is like such a perfect intersection of Norman and Fajida.
And what kind of chicken is Fluffy Butt?
She is a.
Oh, here's the Egyptian Fayume.
Some kind of. Josh, Citystead, what's up?
Oh, hey, Citystead, how are you? So this chicken right here, we also, and it's turned into a rooster officially, right?
The Egyptian Fayumi? Yes.
So we have a frizzled version of that chicken, like, a Norman / we call that chicken Egypt. Oh, hi, Rebecca. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you so much. First time catching a live.
Yeah, light Brahma. That's what she is.
Oh, Fluffy Butt, yeah. So we...
The bottom.
There you go.
Nailed it.
So yeah, we have babies like mixed Norman and all of these, and it's fun because I think mostly what they get out of Norman is either the frizzle feathers or not.
Yeah.
And I think they also get a little bit bigger. Norman's a big dude.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, Jeffrey's a little bit, he's kind of...
Svelte.
What is that?
Svelte. He's fit, he's thin, he's...
Yeah.
Svelte.
Trim. He's tall though.
He's tall, he's long.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm dying to see what we're gonna get. Should be good.
Yeah. Exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff.
Okay. So should we talk about the Polish chicken order?
Sure.
John's Polish.
Half Polish.
That's a lot though.
Yeah.
I'm not half of anything.
Yeah. Dziękuję. Dzień dobry. Dzień dobry. Hold on. Się pan rozumie po polsku bardzo dobrze.
What does that mean?
It means you speak Polish very well. I took like some...
Steve McCabe, hello.
Oh, Steve!
Say something to Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, and even the sparrow is here too. Only have a few minutes. What did it say? Wanted to drop by and say hello. I think Jess just ordered some black copper bands. Yes, from
Nice.
Cackle Hatchery.
Oh, speaking of chickens.
Oh, look, Rob's speaking Polish
Yeah.
to you.
Kava z mlekiem, that's coffee with milk. What's so funny?
Cafe, ole, like coffee. All right. Anyway,
Is that
Susie, are
Gilmore
you
Girls?
still here? Yeah. Susie saved me in the chat. Anyway, so a few lives ago, we were talking about our plans to
Start a breeding program.
start a breeding program, and we were like all worked up about IMs. Yeah, thank you, Susie. Hey, it's Rob. I know that guy. Friends. Anyway, started breeding program. We were all excited about having IM Samanis, and we ordered 12 eggs.
Expensive eggs.
Expensive eggs, and the farmer, only good things to say. Do you remember the name?
I don't. We looked at so many different places.
It's true. So she sent us 18 eggs, which was so kind of generous.
Yeah.
And we candled on day 7, and all except for one were developing, which is like so good. Like the odds of that happening.
Unheard of.
Yeah, it's for like shipped eggs. It's very common for only
Right.
about half to kind of really get going. All but one, and then Thanksgiving Day we had some countertop appliances like being plugged in and unplugged, and our incubator accidentally ended up getting unplugged, and I think that really messed with what was happening, because it's important that you keep eggs warm while you're incubating them. And
Because usually, if you experience like a little drop in temperature, or goes up in temperature, because the incubator that we have going right now is also it's got a manual thermometer, so you have to keep an eye on the temperature, and so if it gets too hot, so like if the ambient temperature in the room goes up, you have to turn it down a little bit, and then when it gets cooler, so like at night we have to turn it up. So usually little fluctuations in temperature will affect like how long it takes to develop, but with the amount of time that it was out, it like severely impacted our hatch rate. So we only ended up getting
hey, Fleetwood Patch,
3 IM Samani chicks.
which is not enough to start a breeding program with.
No, and they're we knew that they were going to be pet quality IMs, and like we just don't have the time to, like, for those people who go through like super rare breeds and breed them for shows, like, God bless you. The amount of time and effort it takes to do that is insane, and to monitor all that, and like it's just way too much for us.
Sweet Pea, he's Polish. I'm not. Well, maybe a little bit, but nothing noteworthy.
Yeah.
But he's 50% Polish.
50%. Yeah, my grandmother, second generation, my grandfather came over by himself when he was a teenager. Yeah, pierogies.
We had pierogies the other day. We went to this European deli, and we're also strong-armed into some Polish donuts.
Polish donuts and a Polish beer and kielbasa.
Yeah, we were Polish for the night the other day.
Yep, it was good. But anyway, so we don't have the time to like go crazy about it, and IM Samani eggs and chicks and chickens are really expensive. So we're probably just going to raise these 3 that we have, and maybe we'll sell them as pullets and see if anybody wants some pet quality things. Maybe we'll just make our money back on that, and we'll call it a day. So
Incubation time on chickens is what, 21 days?
21 days.
21
No.
days.
Set your watch to it for the most part. Although we've had them hatch a day early and 2 days late, so
Right.
hard to say.
Yeah. But anyway, so
IM Samani's out.
yeah. So we decided we're not going to focus on these like super extra rare special chickens, but we're just instead going to focus on cool chickens, because like we've got Norman, so I do think that people will enjoy to have frizzles.
And we have silkies on the way.
We have
And
silkies on the way.
We have some silkies now. We have a silky rooster, who's nice. I think one of the benefits of, and I don't know that it's necessarily passed down, but Norman, our frizzled rooster, is like the nicest rooster I've ever met. And I've met some mean roosters. Like, that is a thing. But so anyway, so he's super nice, and I don't know if it passes down, but I know like some of his children have also been really nice. So maybe it's not a gene, but it would be. It's cool that he's nice, and also Jeffrey is fine. He's not a jerk. So maybe we'll breed cool, nice chickens.
Nice chickens.
Yeah.
I think that there's something like, instead of trying to breed for like special show chickens, like
Good
these are going to be
companions.
good chickens for you to have in your backyard. You're not going to have to worry about like your kid getting attacked.
Right.
Hopefully, I mean.
Because I think, if you're breeding IM Samanis, I think that's not our target
Yeah.
audience. That's not us. That's not what we're about. I think our target audience for who we're looking.
Fleetwood Patch said Silkies are little Tina Turner's mom. I love that.
Yeah, and I think a lot more people this past year got chickens. Because everybody's at home and they're looking for stuff to do. So I think there's an opportunity for like the backyard chicken keeper. They're not going to want just any old chicken. They're not going to be raising meat birds. They're not going to be raising. They may have a Rhode Island Red or something like that, but they also might want like some cool looking birds.
But also keeping it like accessible and not having people be feeling like they need to pay $50 or $100 for some extra special chicken, but like instead offering like fun, like you'll be able to identify these chickens because they've all got fun hair or fun feathers or they're silkies,
Well, like, if you want to get a dozen really, really high quality silky hatching eggs, you're going to spend $80 or more. And that's not including shipping. So I think we're looking to make it a little bit more accessible than that by, maybe we're not going to focus on making like the perfect silky, but, I think we're going to just we're going to try to widen the audience and give them nice chickens that, are nice.
Right. So, that being said, what we did was we went through the Murray McMurray catalog and got basically stuck on the Polish set of pages.
Which in the past, a long time ago, we talked about Polish chickens too, and I think we were actually scared off by that. It said they're not that cold tolerant, but
maybe.
Apparently they do fine around here.
So there's this Instagrammer also that we follow who does these black with white crested chicken. These guys. What's his Instagram tag?
I think it's just the crested chicken or crested chicken.
Yeah, he's got the most beautiful birds, and he lives in Pennsylvania, which is sort of near to here, but not near enough to go buy from him directly.
Yeah, 6 hours.
And we're just like, we're so wowed by how cute his birds are. And then there's also, they come in these like, how cute and like black and white. What does that say? Can you read it out loud?
I love that. Doing what you like is better. I enjoy our nice rooster as well. He's a light Brahma named November. Oh, nice. We have a light Brahma whose name is Fluffy Butt. So, yeah.
Sweet Pea Farm, are you super close to us?
We should chat offline.
Yeah, I know she's like neighbors with us basically,
Right.
but I don't know. So if he's 6 hours from you and 6.5 from us, does that mean you're 30 minutes away? If you're that close, we should hang.
When I thought, and yes, we will be able to ship the eggs.
Right.
That's the idea. We also, our website is up, oldrunningfarm.com. I should probably put a blog out because it's been about a week. But anyway, you can check it out there. We have our barnyard mix hatching eggs available. And once we get an idea of what Jeffrey's hatch rate or viability rate is going to be on his eggs, we'll probably put his up too.
Yeah, because right now we have Norman eggs listed on the website. Oh, Matt, this is to you. Oh, that's far.
Yeah.
See, New York is such a big state. That's the problem.
Well, I don't
Connecticut's such a tiny state that like anybody in Connecticut, like
2 hours away.
yeah,
That's most.
could not be further than 2 hours away.
Yeah.
But New York
I thought you were going to talk about I Am Nugget.
we don't do compost well. Steve, did you see our Instagram video today?
Yeah, it was actually on our Instagram at Old Running Farm. There's a video of our dogs attempting to turn our compost. So we
Yeah.
have a big pile of compost that you can check out. But Steve, if you're looking to compost, just get started. We actually have a video of me starting my compost pile.
But we don't know how it's really
We'll
doing
see.
yet.
I mean, I've turned it a couple times and it looks
Like it's doing stuff.
sort of.
Yeah. Well,
Leaves apparently are good, airflow. But 4.5 hours from the middle of CT, so like 3 hours from us.
Mallory, feel better. Sorry you're still not feeling well. Mallory had a
Huh.
sledding accident.
Huh?
Yeah.
Having too much fun.
I think she like compressed vertebrae or something.
that's
She
no
was
fun.
saying the other day. Yeah.
Back injuries are the worst injuries.
Yeah.
Because you know what you use your back for?
Just living.
Everything.
Yeah. And
So-
like the other problem with something like that is you can't see it. So like if you fall and break your arm, like everybody can see that you're in a cast.
Right,
So
yeah.
it's like people don't give you a hard time because you're like, oh, she has a
Yeah.
broken arm. Oh no,
Yeah.
poor you. But if you have a back injury, you look fine.
Right.
And you're just like, no, I'm in searing pain. I like
Back
can't
injuries are the
move.
worst. I thought you were going to talk about Nugget, because there's also a chicken on Instagram. There's a chicken with an Instagram
I
account.
know, we follow chickens on Instagram. Like that's
But it's
where we
called
are. in
I
life.
Am Nugget, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's a buff-laced Polish rooster that's frizzled, and he's like the cutest thing. I asked them if they had hatching eggs from him, but they didn't respond.
Anyway, so we're gonna try to make Polish chickens available to everybody.
Yeah.
And the other thing, when we used to buy eggs, we would primarily buy straight run. And for these, chicks, right?
Yeah.
We bought like 10 hens and 2 roosters.
So it was wild because I've always thought, and like we've been in the chicken industry, like purchasing wise,
shopping
for like
for chickens.
4 years or more. So we've seen a lot of stuff. We're familiar with how it works, and you know they have these mixes. Because if you've ever watched any of our videos or previous lives, you know that Catherine loves a mix.
I love a variety pack.
A variety pack. So they
Send
have
me the variety pack.
it's called the Top Hat Special, where it's literally, you know, you get a mix of like all of these different birds, and it's straight run. And so we thought like, oh, that's got to be the best value. You know, you get the whatever number of birds that we were talking about getting, which was a lot.
100.
Yeah. But so we were doing the math, and you know, straight run birds generally, if you get a big enough sample size, it should be about 50-50. So you'd end up with 50 hens, 50 roosters, you know, and then we would find homes for those roosters. We would keep a few of them for breeding purposes. But then we looked at it and we were like, well, if we got like 10 females and 2 males, you know, to just make sure that we had enough to grow up to be big and strong for each of these breeds, it actually ended up being cheaper than the straight run top hat. So we were able to go and like pick out the exact breeds that we wanted to, get 2 roosters, just, you know, just in case, you know, something, you know, tragic happens.
Or if one turns out to be mean.
Right. Yeah.
Want to have choices.
But I was blown away.
Yeah, we did some like, you know, back of the napkin math last night together.
Yeah.
This was also, so usually we go to bed pretty early, though not lately. But last night it was like after our bedtime, but we were up like chicken cataloging and like napkin mathing. And next
Yeah.
thing you know, we have a shopping cart with exactly how I ended up with 11 roosters. Yeah, that's 11 roosters.
Yeah.
But now that we're hatching eggs, like we're just gonna have roosters.
Right.
So.
But again, luckily they've all been nice, and there's a place near us that will take them in and either find homes for them or they'll live on the property. So that's ideal. And then I think, you know, going forward we'll be able to keep finding homes for them, hopefully. So, but it's nice that we were able to get, hopefully, what we need to get, and then, you know, so this coming year we obviously won't have a ton, but next year I think we'll have a big explosion of just being busy and having like a ton of chickens available, and very exciting. So it's one of the few times where you'll find us like planning that far ahead. Usually it's like, here's this, let's do this, squirrel, let's do something else, you know. So it's nice, it's cool to be thinking about the future in a way.
Yeah. And Homestead Odyssey said, do you use an incubator to hatch eggs? Yep, we currently have 2, and we have another one on the way, like one of those big cabinet incubators.
Yep.
And the other thing that's cool about those big cabinet ones is there's like 4 shelves in it, and you can put like your first shelf of eggs in, and then wait a week, and then put your next shelf in, so that you'll like always have chicks. So if what you're doing is selling chicks, you don't have like 400 at once, and then nothing for another 2.5 weeks.
So it's got 3 automatic shells that turn the eggs, and then it's got a hatching station. So basically, you run, you know, 7 days in the top one, then you move them down to the second shelf, put new eggs in, so on and so forth. So you have them in the hatching station, and then once they all hatch out, you take them out, put it in your brooder, and then, you know, just keep it going, like succession sowing.
Right, exactly. Succession sowing of chicken seeds.
Yeah.
And we had asked what your favorite brooder setup is. Right now, we don't have a super good brooder setup. But I was just watching some reviews on this like big plastic brooder that's sort of like, if you picture in your mind like milk crates stacked like 4 across and maybe 6 high, and it has heat lamps already built into it, and it's got feed trays already built into it. It looked really cool. So maybe like as we get going, that's something that we would like to consider. But like right now, they're in like a plywood box.
Yeah. All of our brooders since the beginning have always been really simple with stuff that we've had laying around.
Like scrap lumber.
Right, scrap lumber. You just need solid walls are a must so that they don't kick their shavings everywhere. But the first chickens we ever got, we brooded them in our living room back when we had more space. But chickens get dusty, and so that was not ideal.
And then we used to do it in the garage, but now we don't have a garage anymore.
Right, we are now in the garage. So.
Oh, one of the plastic ones? Ooh, Cog Hill Farm. I'm going to need to spend more time with them. I'm writing that down too.
Well, I was wondering if we wanted to build something.
Well, the thing that I liked about that one that we watched the review on is it had like an automatic waterer, the feeder, the light. It was like all included. It was all built together.
All right.
It looked cool, and the person said that like the company that made it, and I guess this is important to us especially now, they had like one little piece of plastic broke or something, and it was like no problem, they got it fixed.
That's good. Good to know.
Sent out replacement right away.
Yeah.
So
that's good, and that's what we're looking for. So we are very excited for that, and I'm excited for us to build a lot of stuff. So.
Reconnecting? Are we back?
And
Chat, tell us if we're here.
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
What is that from?
Anchorman.
Oh, are we by ourselves? Back! Yay! See, that's why the cell phone is good, because if that had happened on the laptop, I think we would have had to close the whole thing down and start afresh.
Okay.
We're back. It's stressful to have such bad internet.
I also talked. So we're gonna be looking to build like some A-frame coops for these chickens, and I actually talked to the guy at the sawmill today, and he will hopefully be able to get us some reclaimed metal roofing for like
really?
$5 a sheet.
Oh, excellent! You didn't tell me that.
I didn't.
From where?
From what? So and actually a video that we're gonna put out soon is gonna be about getting free lumber, and so being friends with the local sawmill guy.
He's the best.
Always a good thing. And Rob, Board Silly, if you're anywhere near Connecticut and need stuff, Board Silly Sawmill, they're the best. But anyway, so they work with some guys out in Pennsylvania who dismantle old barns.
Cool.
And so he gets.
I would love to have some like metal roofing with some history. So
he gets all that antique lumber, and they make all kinds of like mantles and stuff like that. They even did some flooring. They do really cool stuff. So when it's available, he can get like big
old piles
2x12 sheets of those old corrugated metal roof for like $5 a piece. So it'll be like some rust on it, but I have an angle grinder now. I cut it right out.
My sister got him that for Christmas.
Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that.
Though you're never in our lives. Just kidding. Okay.
Wow. The shade.
Yeah. Okay. At the House of S.
And sorry, Black, wait.
And we're talking too fast for somebody who's not like a too fast speaker.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about bees for the next like 10 minutes, and then we'll try to candle some eggs?
So we had 3 hives. So we bought.
You don't think there's any chance that one hive is still alive? Okay.
So we bought 2 packages of bees last year. And there's a very entertaining video of us installing those bee packages for the first time.
And you can listen to me getting stung in the face.
I was so nervous when I first installed them. I was like shaking. And yeah, Hidden Spring Farm lumber is crazy expensive. Mm-hmm. Like sheet of OSB used to be $8. Now it's like $24. Crazy. But anyway, so we bought these bee packages. We installed 2. And we set up a swarm trap and we were able to get one more. So we had 3. But then at the end of the year, we did an oxalic acid vaporization to hopefully kill all of the mites that we had, if we had any. And our strongest hive, no good. For whatever reason, I don't know why. We took the vaporizer out and it just like poured dead bees out of the front. So sad. And they're so expensive.
Bees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
But
was,
we caught a swarm of bees.
caught a swarm. So that was definitely good.
Right, so we had 3, and now we're down to 2. We have 3 more packages of bees on order for
Just in
this
case.
spring.
Yeah.
I mean,
We wanted more bees anyway.
right, yeah. And so we're gonna set up one hive in Fairfield where my mom lives. So hi to Joanne, she's not here either. Thanks a lot, Mom.
Not that you'll hold it against her that she's not watching our lives
No,
right
I know. So we're gonna set up one hive at her house and then the other 2 at our house, and then we also got permission from Crazy Life. We also got permission from our friend Kate to set up a swarm trap at her property. So now we'll have swarm traps at my mom's, at Kate's house, and at our house. So hopefully we'll be able to catch some swarms of bees.
Yeah, so that would be cool.
Right.
Because I think the thing about bees is they're really expensive and they're like expensive to maintain. But then I think like at the end, like I would really like to be able to have honey and like sell honey. And the bees are just so cool. And to anybody out there who doesn't have bees, who's thinking about getting bees, you should get bees because bees are really cool.
Crazy Life, we're on 1.8 acres.
1.8, yeah, so just about 2. Anyway, and so since we only had the bees for 1 year, we weren't able to extract the honey, but so we are hoping that these 2 hives make it through so that we could have honey this next year.
Susie, so she in case anybody didn't read it, she asked how do you transport the swarm if you catch it at your mom's. So at night, all the bees go in to go to sleep, and we'll
Seal
go
them
there
up.
at night and close up the little entrance because you put a little hole like this so the bees can go in and out. And then at night you close them up, and then in the morning you go early before they wake up, and you take the whole box down, and we'll bring it with us.
Yeah.
And set it up in our apiary.
And in that case, we may want to leave them closed up for a day, just because it's going to be super disorienting from them, because they, bees know where they're at, and they mark their hives. So
Oh, hello, Joanne. We were just talking about you.
So even if you have an established hive and you move it an inch to the right, you're still going to see bees still going for that original spot because they know where they are so well, and everything that they do is based off of their home base. So when they do their little dance and they tell the other bees where to go for the nectar and the pollen, it's all based on where they are right there. So getting them oriented when they first get there is really important. But yeah, so basically you seal them up, you put them where they're going to be, and I think because they're traveling so far, we may leave them, in there for an extra day. But we, the swarm that we caught was from the other side of our property, and so we just did that, sealed them up at night, and then brought it over in the morning and let them out.
But then the next day we could see a little club of bees hanging on to where the swarm trap used to be, and those bees just didn't get the memo that over here is home now. So
Right.
that was a little bit sad because there's no way to be Psst, guys,
Yeah.
go that way. So
Well, they were angry too. The ones that were stuck over
they were
there.
lost.
Yeah, I know.
It's sad.
Do you think Joanne knows who Suzanne is?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Hi, Suzanne Heller.
Yeah, Mom, you know that's Susie, right?
Susie, right.
Anyway,
So that's exciting.
and I saw some people chatting about that swarms are maybe hardier, and
Yeah.
I think that's probably true. If they're I don't think that they're native bees to Connecticut, but they're still bees that are possibly better adapted to the area compared to bees that were shipped up from, where do we get the bees from?
Georgia.
So,
Yeah. Well, and my beekeeping mentor Stan will always say that you should get. He's got some kind of like Russian bee that are super aggressive and angry, and they hate him. But he's bees have like survived 3 winters. You know, you get some like strong Russian bee. Winter is no match for me, bee. You know.
But that's not our move, right? Or you want Russian bees next?
No, because like, you know, with the exception of right when we were doing the oxalic acid, our bees are super gentle.
Yeah.
So like, you know, all summer long, I was just going in there with a veil and nothing else, and it was fine. You know, I would get stung.
A t-shirt and shorts. He was
right.
beekeeping
Yeah. And it was fine. I only got stung, you know, a couple of times, and it was all incidental contact. So I don't know that I want to trade that.
Right.
For super aggressive.
I know
bees.
that I don't want to trade.
Right.
And Crazy Life asked if you hunt.
Do not hunt. Nope.
But the swarm trap on your hunting stand, I think that sounds perfect. We basically built, you know, it's not a hunting stand, but it's like a little 2x4 platform up in a tree to put our swarm trap on.
Yes,
it just doesn't double as a hunting stand because we don't do that.
It's just a little stand, and then we have a ratchet strap going around holding it to the
Hey,
trunk.
Mountain Life, thanks for making it. You still got a few minutes, and you're probably gonna catch mostly just us candling eggs and.
Yeah, we're gonna try that.
Yeah, well, so bee packages, swarm trap, Fairfield. Yeah, that was everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? You think I should bring the incubator over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got the flashlight set up. As a little thanks, we'll test that.
So do you want to explain candling?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, maybe we'll see if it'll work. Hopefully it does. So I have a flashlight here, and I've cut a piece of cardboard to barely fit in it. So we're gonna put Sweeney's Creek Farm, 99 degrees here. Wow.
What?
Where are you at? Must be in
Australia.
Australia.
Oh, Sweeney Creek. That's Aussie Steve.
Okay.
Bomber Steve.
Yeah. So we are not 99 degrees. I think it was 35 today.
Oh yeah, they were the ones that I was chatting with, and they asked what the temperature was, and I said 20, and they said that's -6.
Yeah, -6. So, anyway, so we're gonna try to candle these eggs.
Okay, so we're gonna also set up some mood lighting. So, be prepared for a little bit of darkness.
About to get very passionate in here. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Those ones too. Oh. Whoa!
Super dark.
Does anyone know any good ghost stories?
Oh, such a torment. Okay.
I think this will work pretty well.
You think?
Does it work?
Nope.
Not at all? Okay.
Try my phone flashlight.
Let's see here.
Ooh, bright. Okay.
So let's see. Not seeing anything in there?
Not seeing anything in there.
Okay.
Sorry if I keep blinding you guys.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either.
Okay, not off to a good start.
No.
This is Jeffrey's first go at it, and we haven't done this, so this is also like live for us.
Oh, that looks good though.
Does it?
It's got the air bubble. So you can see that's where you can see the light. That's a little air bubble in there. And then this is all solid. I don't know what that is, but I think that one's viable.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't see any veins though.
We don't need to see veins at this point.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna do all these?
Yeah, why not?
We usually candle with John's phone because John's phone is better at everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sorry I keep blinding you.
Light.
I wonder if we have my work phone.
Okay, so we're gonna try it with something else.
Well, you can keep trying with that phone for a second. Maybe if I wasn't trying to move them in.
Well, it's just tough because of the angle. But so. Yeah. I wonder if this would work with.
Okay.
Dang. Oh wait, does that work? With that? You can see a little air pocket there. Right.
Why are my phones so useless?
I think this one works.
Is it with the cardboard?
Yeah.
But you don't see any veins? Is it not vein time?
I don't think so.
Oh, here.
This is just a yolk.
This is also just a yolk. So it's like, red and empty all the way through.
Can you move that for a second?
Move what?
Your light? Yeah. So you can see that is just a yolk.
Oh, this one's good.
Yeah, this one is also just a yolk.
Oops, sorry.
Oh.
Did I blind you?
Yeah. Camera's on this side.
Where?
Right here.
I'm on the struggle bus.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. This is scintillating content.
Yeah.
There you can see though, right? Can you see
Yeah.
a vein to the right by my finger?
Yeah, right there.
There it is. Heyo.
Yeah, so this also is just a yolk.
Oh no, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, come on, man.
Okay. So we've got 5 duds so far. Oh shoot, this is another one.
This is...
That looks good.
Yeah. So you can see there's a big vein right there. Where are we putting them when we're done that side, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not. Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, this one's good. I want to be able to show the babies better. There, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys see that that's a baby chicken?
Yeah, there you go. Turn it to my... Yeah. Right there.
See that? Baby chicken.
So that, I believe that's their head right there.
Future baby Jeffrey.
Yeah. So this... Oh, yeah, that's a... Here, turn your light down. Oops. Just lost it. Hold on. Maybe we should get a candling.
Yeah,
light.
that's true. It's probably worth it.
Yeah. But anyway, this is what you do when you're on a budget. Is it interesting? I really hope you mean that.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Wow, no
duds.
good.
But I think
Let's see.
we're starting to get to everything else being good. Oh shoot, is this another dud? So you see how you can like see all the way through that?
That's how, yeah.
A dud.
Dud. This one is like solid.
Oh, there's a good baby in here. Ugh, sorry if you're blinded. Wait, I just saw a baby. Hold on. Don't lose faith. Ugh. I promise you there's a baby in here. I saw him.
And so this will be a good example of something. So you can see down at the bottom, so that's the air bubble. And if you go this way, it's just completely solid.
Solid.
Yeah. But anyway, that one's good.
Okay. Is that all of them?
Hard to say,
Yeah.
but good.
Well, so that's not super good for Jeffrey's first try.
Yeah, but he's a new.
You want to turn lights back on?
Yeah.
I'm just double checking to make sure. So the other thing, I'll talk in the dark. The other thing is we want to make sure that we don't leave. You're going to give somebody a seizure. You're no fun. Never let me give people seizures. So you want to make sure that you don't leave eggs that are not.
You don't want to leave eggs that do not have babies in them in there for very long.
Because we've never seen it happen.
There's an idea.
Inside the toilet. Oh. Interesting.
Next time.
I love a hack on a budget.
Love a hack on a budget.
So yeah, you don't want to leave eggs that are not developing inside an incubator because apparently they can explode.
Well,
and,
they did. And
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
So-
Smelled it happen.
And after they've been at basically the perfect temperature for bacteria to grow, they just become a smelly, disgusting mess.
Smelly, disgusting mess that's also no good for other chickens.
Yeah.
They can get, bacteria and stuff. So yeah, it is no good.
Oh, I love that toilet paper roll
Yeah,
hack.
we are definitely going to do that next time. That is a great idea.
Yeah. But I do think maybe it would be in our best interest to buy like an official candling flashlight or something.
Excuse me, it is way past my bedtime.
Okay, so what do we have left in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So
We got
12.
10 duds. We'll have 50%.
Yeah.
It's better than 50%. We'll see what happens. You know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, we'll see. You know, it's a low risk thing for the most part. Like, the worst thing that happens is we don't have a ton of chicks.
Yeah.
You know.
It's interesting though. So we had 2 Easter eggers in here, the teal color, and both of those were good, but so many of these like nice darker ones.
Yeah. Well, these are also, you can tell. So this is either a Moran or a Well Summer, and you can see it's speckled.
Yeah, so cute with the speckling.
Yeah. So I think they're just practicing too. So it could also be.
Look at how good the color on this one is, though.
Yeah, nice and dark.
Susie, there is a season for hatching if you are worried about being able to keep them warm. The only thing you need to do is keep the baby chicks warm, but because we're brooding them in kind of our hallway.
Yeah. It's got some ambient heat from our house.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, mulberry's starting. Oh, I guess, yeah, we should knock it off. We've been live
Should
for an
knock it
hour. Indiana, thank you for coming. We're going to head over to mulberry soon.
So feel free to check us out every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We appreciate you guys coming by.
New videos every Monday and Friday. If you like our videos, feel free to share them. We appreciate that so that more people can see us.
Yep.
Good night, House of S. Thank you for coming.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.